Lantern Audio presents 1,000 Places Left Behind. One soldier's account of jungle warfare in World War II Burma. Written by Peter K. Lutken, Jr. Edited by E.R. Lutken. Narrated by David Lutken.
Dedicated to the Kachins. The days lay out, the morning sun beneath your hat-brim as you sight, the dinner rush from noon till 1, and the full roar that lasts till night, and the poor dead that look so old and was so young an hour ago, and legs tied down before they're cold. These are the things which make you know. Also, time running into years, 1,000 places left behind, and men from both two hemispheres discussing things of every kind, so much more near than I had known, so much more great than I had guessed. From the poem The Return by Rudyard Kipling. On the second anniversary of Pete Lutken's death, a woman traveled from what is now called Myanmar to visit his grave, bringing flowers and the DVD of a ceremony that had been held there in his honor. She was the manager of Project Old Soldier, a crop exchange program that Pete and other veterans of OSS Detachment 101 had organized to help the Kachins, an ethnic group, many of whom were their comrades in arms during World War II. Pete and his friends from halfway across the world never forgot each other. Often, folks don't like to talk about their wartime experiences, but Pete did, and not because he wanted to brag. Many of his stories were of his own mistakes and misjudgments. But the war, in spite of its horrors, was a defining part of his life, where he made many of his closest friends, and he wanted to remember. Our family assumed that after his retirement he would write a book. Instead, he put his efforts into Project Old Soldier, working from home and taking trips to Myanmar from the 1990s through the mid-2000s. My brother David bought a tape recorder in 2007, got out some maps, and cornered Pete for a few weeks just for us to have a record of his experiences. So my father traced his journey and recalled adventures. He frequently digressed when one thing reminded him of another, but eventually got around to most of the stories that my brothers and I remembered, and some we had never heard. For several years after the tapes had been transcribed, Pete worked
Sample complete. Ready to continue?